We all play a part in the constant changes that happen in the world, but at the end of the day, it's the leaders who really influence everything. The kind of leadership they have and the decisions they make create a ripple effect for all of us. Leadership is powerful. It builds the foundation of everything we've come to know. In business, it's leadership that sets the vision and empowers employees to achieve it too. In nations, it's leadership that creates the culture and norms. Alexander the Great's leadership founded more than 70 cities during his 13-year reign over Asia Minor, Persia, and Macedonia. He's remembered as one of the finest military leaders for his expertise in strategic warfare. It was Abraham Lincoln's leadership that ensured slavery ended when the Civil War was over. He valued the dignity of work and working people. It wasn't an easy path, but he acted on what was right, and it helped transform the lives of millions. Now, Jeff Bezos' leadership has led Amazon to where it is now. What started as a small company with about 10 employees in 1995 now has a staggering $177 billion revenue. Throughout history, it's always been leadership that pushes change and progress. We are First Choice Family Services, and we're here to talk about what really is leadership. What makes leadership important? 6 leadership principles from Jeff Bezos. What is leadership? To define leadership, let's first talk about what leadership is not. Leadership has nothing to do with one's position in the hierarchy of things. We often mistake leadership as something only people in high places are capable of, and that's not necessarily true. Leadership doesn't just happen because you're in a position above someone else. You can show leadership without having any titles. Leadership has nothing to do with personal attributes. Extroverts or charismatic people are usually seen as the leadership type, but you don't have to have these traits to practice leadership, and those that have these traits do not automatically have good leadership skills. So what really is leadership? Kevin Kruse defines leadership as a process of social influence, which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. Leadership comes from social influence and not authority, titles, or attributes, because there are many kinds of effective leadership, and good leadership motivates and engages others to do their best and accomplish an intended outcome. What makes leadership important? In a global setting, leadership increasingly becomes important to understand the wants and needs of the people we serve. Leadership shapes an organization or a company so that it can meet the changing environment. It's leadership that sets goals, creates strategies, and inspires others. A lot of people define leadership differently, and there are a lot of leadership styles, and in the end, great leadership makes profound things happen. Leadership Principles by Jeff Bezos. Amazon's success is tied with the 14 leadership principles set by the founder and CEO himself, Jeff Bezos. Customer obsession. Leaders start with the customer and work backwards. All the work they put in to improve their processes are to earn and keep customer trust and satisfaction. They pay attention to competitors, but obsess over their customers. Ownership. Leaders are owners, and they think long-term. It's always long-term value over short-term results. They act and work for the company beyond their own team and department. It's never, that's not my job attitude. Invent and simplify. Leaders expect innovation from the team and always find ways to simplify it. They look for ideas everywhere and do not limit themselves. Change is constant, and as we learn new things, we accept that there are other things better than what exists. Learn and be curious. Leaders are never done learning and exploring. They always seek new ways to improve, and they act on it. Dive deep. Leaders operate in all levels, connect and pay attention to details, audit frequently, and are skeptical when metrics and anecdotes differ. No task is beneath them or above them. Have a backbone, disagree, and commit. Leaders respectfully challenge decisions when they disagree, even when it's uncomfortable and exhausting. They do not compromise for the sake of cohesion. When proven to be wrong, leaders accept the situation and change with the same respect. They try to do the right thing in all cases. Conclusion: leadership is the guiding force behind all successes and failures. It's effective leadership that has led us to progress and made us enjoy the things we have today. Leadership is a skill the DSP industry develops and practices daily. DSPs understand the importance of good leadership in the workplace because it's what unites everyone in the company and the DD community to push for progress. It is the leadership of the DSPs that motivates clients to envision their best life and consistently take steps to make it a reality. If you are a leader or are interested in developing your leadership skills to help lead the DD community, you just might fit in our industry. Now, it's your turn to move. Get services. If you have a developmentally disabled family member who needs support, please click below or in the description to get uncompromised DSP services. Become one of our staff. Remember that the First Choice Family Services doors are always open for results-driven professionals. Feel free to show your support to the developmentally disabled community by donating or participating in our charity and campus ambassadors programs. Get involved. Be social. Finally, get in touch with us through our social media channels to be updated on the news in the DSP industry and the developmentally disabled community. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends in need of a job after you subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. And remember, First Choice Family Services is your information resource for the DSP industry. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can stay connected.